all you do is study one book, okay, so multiple books, because they're studying hadiths as well, and different things like that. If you're only studying religious books, how much science are you going to actually know? How much math are you going to actually know? So I think that's a problem. I think that they spend too much time in some of these Islamic countries just focused on one book, just a little bit too much, okay? And, sometimes I think, they go a little crazy for the Bible down south here, but, I'm glad that at least there's a little bit of separation between church and state in the U.S., not like some of these other places. So women's clothing, right? And a lot's going on with Iran right now with the revolts and women taking off their headdress and exposing their hair of all things. Oh, it's crazy, it's chaos. So women are starting to slowly gain rights in Saudi Arabia. A couple years ago, they started being able to drive on their own, which I'm just kind of shocked that in 2022 we're talking about women gaining the ability to drive on their own in a country. So, I don't know. So and then science. So I'll just finish with this. There was a time in the golden age of Islam where science was a big deal, and they were making discoveries, and some of the the leading edge of astronomy and mathematics and all these different great things were in the Islamic world. But what happened, right? So at a certain point, they fell behind and have never caught up. I mean, the scientific research coming out of the Islamic world today is very small compared to the rest of the world. I mean, it's not even close. So, I am pro-science. I am for science. I want as much science as possible and technology to make people's lives easier so that it frees them up to do the things that they want. Because, the most precious resource that anybody has is time. And that's it. It's not money. Money isn't a precious resource. I mean, it is to live. You need money to buy food and so on. But, time is even more a precious resource in what you do with your life. And if you have to work 2-3 jobs just to get by, then that's not a good life. There just isn't a lot of it coming out of the Islamic world at this point. It's been a very long time since they've made major advances that overshadow the rest of the world. That hasn't happened for a very long time. So that's it. So these are all the reasons why I could never be a Muslim. I could never believe in Islam. The Quran, just reading the Quran as a book, it's fine. I mean, there's violence in the Bible too. But, it's just the story about how it was created and the things that they actually believe. And I'm not into it. And I hope this ends. And of course it won't end. Of course I'm going to have, a million comments in this video all saying that I misunderstood everything. And that's fine. So, I misunderstood everything. Yep, just all you have to do is prove to me that God exists, that angels exist, that heaven and hell exist, that prayer works, that blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, I gave like 20, 30 different reasons. So there's no, if you think I'm wrong about everything, okay. All right, so have a good one. Thanks for watching.